Like if you were to do it in a bar, right? There's a chance that the person you're approaching is in a relationship or they're just not in the mood to talk. I think we've all been there, right? Like you've gone out with your friends and you're like, this is about me and my friends. This is not about other people tonight. And so I really think going to these dating events is such an untapped opportunity for men. And it's crazy to me because women's tickets women's tickets for events sell out so quickly all the time. I've seen events where the women's tickets sell out within 15 minutes. And then men's tickets are still available until like an hour before the event. It's crazy. So yeah, I think I really believe in dating events, especially because I think there's actually way more manners in dating events. The problem with dating apps is like things like ghosting. And ghosting to me is a lack of respect and manners, right? It doesn't take much to say, nice talking to you, but I don't feel a connection, goodbye. Like it doesn't take much to do that. But because we're digital.
Men don't announce their exit. They disappear once they realize nothing changes. See, there is a group of men nobody talks about because they are not online arguing. They don't comment. They don't complain. They don't debate dating anymore. They tried, they learned, and they left. And here's the part that should concern everyone: they are never coming back. And if you're a man who is already halfway out mentally, emotionally, socially, smash the subscribe button. This channel is for men who want clarity before life charges them interest. Now let's talk about men who vanished and why their exit is permanent. See, if this video feels uncomfortably familiar, it's because you've seen it happen. Maybe it was a friend who stopped dating altogether. Maybe a coworker who goes home, who trains, who sleeps, who repeats the same cycle. Maybe an older man who wants you quietly, then went silent. These men weren't bitter. They weren't angry. And they were never rejected losers. They were men who paid attention. Men don't disappear because they are weak. They disappear because they have done the math. Now let's break down the illusion. Men don't leave society suddenly. They live in stages. And the first stage is always confusion. Men are told to just be yourself, to communicate more, to be patient. It will happen. They try, they invest, they tolerate, but nothing improves. Only expectations increase. The second stage is pattern recognition. And this is where the shift happens. Men start to notice that effort is mandatory, that appreciation is optional, that boundaries are punished, that peace is framed as emotional avoidance, that sacrifice is expected but never reciprocated. And this is when men stop asking, what did I do wrong? And start asking, why am I here? And then the third stage is withdrawal. Here's the path no one notices until it's too late. Men don't argue, they don't explain, they don't seek closure. They quietly stop dating, they stop engaging, they stop proving themselves, and something clicks. My life improves when I disengage. That realization is irreversible because once a man tests peace, chaos loses its appeal. Men who live don't miss emotional unpredictability. They don't miss constant negotiation of boundaries. They don't miss being misunderstood by default. They don't miss having to earn basic respect. They replace it with order, they replace it with routine, with self directed goals, with quiet competence. And here's the truth most people avoid: men don't come back because nothing meaningful changes. The narrative stays the same, the expectations stay one sided, the accountability still flows in one direction. So men stay gone, and a man who lives quietly breaks the model. He doesn't chase validation. He can't be shamed into compliance. He doesn't need applause. And he doesn't argue with narratives. That's why the culture frames these men as being lonely, as being emotionally damaged, as being afraid. Because admitting that men are happy when they move on will collapse the lie. And the most dangerous man in modern society isn't angry. It's the man who no longer needs anything. He's the dividing line. So some men will hear this and feel called out. Others will feel recognized. And if you're still trying to make a broken system loves you, this video will offend you. If you've already stepped away, this video will feel like confirmation. This channel is not about dragging men back into noise. It's about helping men understand why they left and why returning was never the point. So this channel is not for everyone. It's for men who exited quietly and chose never to explain themselves ever. And again, if you agree with me, Smash the subscribe button, share with a brother who needs to watch this, and see you in the next one.